Good morning. This is Pastor Zach with the Goodland United Methodist Church with your morning devotion. Today we'll be reading from the Gospel of Mark, chapter 14, verses 3 through 9. While he was at Bethany in the house of Simon the leper, as he sat at the table, a woman came with an alabaster jar of very costly ointment, and she broke open that jar and poured the ointment on his head. But some were there who said to one another in anger, "Why was the ointment wasted in this way? For this ointment could have been sold for more than 300 denarii, and the money given to the poor." And they scolded her. But Jesus said, "Let her alone. Why do you trouble her? She has performed a good service for me. For you always have the poor with you, and you can show kindness to them whenever you wish, but you will not always have me. She has done what she could. She anointed my body before its burial. Truly I tell you, wherever the good news is proclaimed in the whole world, what she has done will be told in remembrance of her." A reflection on this verse from Oswald Chambers called "Do You Really Love Him?" If what we call love doesn't take us beyond ourselves, is it really love? If we have the idea that love is characterized as cautious, wise, sensible, shrewd, and ever taken to extremes, we have missed the true meaning. They may describe affection, and it may bring us warm feeling, but it is not a true and accurate description of love. Have you ever been driven to do something for God, not because you felt that it was useful or your duty to do so, or that there was anything in it for you, but simply because you love Him? Have you ever realized simply that you can give things to God that are of value to Him? Or are you sitting around daydreaming about the greatness of His redemption while neglecting all the things you could be doing for Him? I'm not referring to works which could be regarded as divine or miraculous, but ordinary, simple human things. Things which would be evidence of God that you are totally surrendered to Him. Have you ever created what Mary of Bethany created in the heart of the Lord Jesus? "She has done a good work for me," he says. There are times when it seems as if God watches to see if we will give Him small gifts of surrender, just to show how genuine our love is for Him. To be surrendered to God is more value than our personal holiness. Concern over our personal holiness causes us to focus our eyes on ourselves. We become overly concerned about the way we walk and talk and look, out of fear of offending God. But perfect love casts out fear. Once we are surrendered to God, we should quit asking ourselves, "Am I of any use?" and accept the truth that we really are not much of use to Him. The issue is of never being of use, but of being of value to God Himself. Once we are totally surrendered to God, He will work through us all the time. Have a blessed day.